Hello and welcome back or welcome to my reaction channel, C. Louise Reacts. I am Christina and I am here again with some more Anteam. Today I have got up the Bewitched animated film music video. Finally getting to it. I did finish reading the webtoon, which actually, was actually very helpful, I think, in terms of lore. But it did not help in terms of like timeline, I guess. Because I guess when it came out in like 2023, the webtoon, right? Which aligns with like their first album, I guess, First Howling Now, right? Album. The lore matches that. And then going into like Yuki Akari, I guess, it matches some of that as well, I think, right? Which was, if I'm thinking correctly, which is 2024. Okay, no, I got it. The First Howling Now album came out at the end of 2023, and so did the webtoon, or it happened in 2023, which is like also in line with when I think Enhypen had their webtoon come out for Dark Moon, which is interesting because then I'm wondering if like the timeline there where the wolves are in the Blood Altar, if it actually is just separate from their own lore. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused on how that ties in because it seems like they kind of had like their own thing going on. I mean, they still had like the werewolves were being taken in the Blood Altar and like being tested on, and like they were trying to look for the right blood to use for who was it, Dardan, in the Blood Altar. But then I'm thinking because then when you think of the webtoon for Dark Moon, the Grey City, like they're still looking and taking the wolves for test subjects, but they don't say anything about like another stronger vampire needing the blood for whatever. I don't think they really touched on that from as far as I remember. I've read it really quick so I wanted to get through it. Yeah, and then I guess after that came out, there was Yuki Akari came out in 2024, like the end of 2024, which also touches a lot on lore as well. But I still feel like it's quite related to what happens in Dark Moon. Spoiler if you haven't read it. But I guess if you've seen the music videos, you already know that like Yuri, their alpha, passes away, and he hands the pack over to Kay essentially, or Khan. His character is Khan, and it's just I'm just trying to think of like they're at the end of the webtoon, they're walking off to go somewhere else, like they're moving essentially as a pack, as all 9 of them are moving. They've all come together at that point, and I'm just trying to think. Then after that, there's Going Blind, I guess, is what comes out, right? Yeah, that's the next album that comes out is Going Blind, and I'm just thinking at that point, I guess something weird happens, and they have some sort of other wolf powers where they trust their instincts. And I think Going Blind does relate more to We on Fire, right? Because I guess they kind of like skip over Back to Life, because Back to Life, I mean, it still touches on their lore as well, but it's kind of separate in a way, I suppose. But yeah, so there's Going Blind, and then We on Fire, where there's this like weird, I don't know if it's almost like a time jump of some sort. That's kind of where the lore, like I lose myself a little bit in the lore. But anyway, this is a long-winded way of me saying I'm not sure if I'm gonna understand what is happening in this music video now. Bewitched official music video, The Witch of Ursa animated film. And I saw actually today, May 18th. So they released like an episode of some sort. It's only like 1 minute and 30 seconds, but I guess rather it's going to be like super short episodes every Monday or something. I'm not really sure. I didn't really understand. So I'm curious now where this is picking up from, and will I understand it? And is there going to be like a bit of a time jump from when they are leaving the city that they were in, when they became a pack at the end of their webtoon? Is this now like something else? We're gonna find out. I might be talking nonsense and I'm gonna cut all that out. Anywho, I mean, we know what the lyrics say, but we'll have them on anyway. Pause warning. I might pause if I want to like touch on something. Let's get to it. Let's see what this is about.
Summertime 僕だけにほら君は別に嫌でも気になる Follow with fantasy まるで black magic 目離せないこれ以上もどうしようもない誰に求められないこの魔法は解けない Bewitched by you, bewitched by you 真 月のような君の eyes 取りつかれたように fall out 願いはもう戻れない I'm out of my mind 荒れた砂漠に強烈な white out また導かれそうやって繰り返して転生して to this mother karma oh. Am I under a spell now? 満月のような君の愛取りつかれたように fall out 願いはもう戻れないI'm so confused, I'm so confused One look and through, one look and through It's only you, it's only you Bewitched by you, bewitched by you満月のような君の eyes 取りつかれたように fall out 願いはもう戻れない赤い月が染める night やっと気づか君の愛深き瞳と見たい
Hmm. I don't know if that helped. Okay, wait. So, I mean, I like that song, and it is very like coded to being for some sort of something. I'm trying to make sense of who these characters are. So this looks like it's like back in the day, perhaps, and then because like they're also singing about being reincarnated, just like back magic. 'Cause I don't really know which character this is that's doing this. It kind of brings me back to like Yuki Akari a little bit. And there's this fancy bracelet. So is this like the spell that can't be broken? What is that? Tying him to something? And then turns into like the moon. Okay, and he turns into a wolf. Is that what's like tying? Wait, did he turn into a bad wolf? No, or is this a separate guy? Okay. Oh, funky. Yes, it looks like he's like trapped inside of something. These are obviously like some sort of witches, I guess. But who is this character? And then, okay, then this woman appears. And this woman's also in like We on Fire and stuff, right? See, now this is Najak, the Nico's character. Because he has like this like pinkish blonde hair in the webtoon. Like that we keep repeating, reincarnating. That's the part that I was talking about. Okay, see, now he's like back with his like pack. It's like he was dreaming. Wait, which character is this one? Yeah, the 9 of them. I even remember who's who. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not gonna try. Wait, there's only 8 of them. Is Kay's character missing? Wait, this is Kay's character. Right? Like this one that's glowing. Is it? Kinda seemed like it for a moment there. Maybe? What is going on? Okay, these are vampires. I'm really trying to like understand what is going on. See, like this could be like taking place after Dark Moon, right? Like they're like, I don't know. I don't know if they like, maybe it's just something that I'm missing. I'm not sure. Yeah. And the one with the bow and arrow is Yuma. I think, and that one's EJ, the gun. Okay. And then this whatever beast thing shows up. And they're going in blind again. I wonder why. I mean, I guess because like, it heightens their senses, I suppose, right? That's why they go in blind that's why they put on blindfolds, I supposed. Yeah, it says, I'm so confused, so am I. And what the goals are here. See, this is way back when. Okay, so there's like that woman. Is she like a witch? I don't know. And then who is this character now? All right, like who's the guy with the black hair? I guess like the old version of Nico's character, perhaps. That looks like a not so happy face. She looks sad too. And they are all fighting this summoned beast, I suppose. Okay, so interesting. I mean, you know what? I feel like I don't have a super solid grasp on the lore, even though I thought maybe the webtoon would help. And I think it helped with like previous music videos and such, but I guess I'm still feeling like I'm missing something between like the webtoon and now this album, We on Fire. Like, what are they trying to accomplish? I guess. But I guess I'll watch the episodes, probably on my own time for this, The Witch of Yursa, just because I'm not sure how it is with like copyright and stuff like that. So I'll just watch them on my own time. But this was cool. I think it's cool. It's nice to always have like some sort of visual graphic. And I mean, this is like in We on Fire, like she dies, I believe. Right? So that tracks. Yeah, and he looks not so happy with the reflection of her injured self in his eyes. Oh, wait. Oh, she's like seeing like the past version of him, not the current version of him, like when she's looking at him. Who's chasing? Who is this person? Chasing with a gun in a school uniform. You know what that kind of reminds me of actually is Firework, when the girl has the shotgun and is shooting at them. But I mean, yeah, this is still somebody from their own school, though. This is Sunshine City School on the jacket, so it is a school uniform. But why is she like a werewolf hunter? Who is this person now, you know? Some new lore we're going down. I wonder now, like, going forward, because obviously we're going to get some episodes or whatever of this, like, The Witch of Yursa, whatever that's going to be, or is it also like a webtoon? Going to be a webtoon version. I'll look it up. And I wonder now, like going forward, I mean, like any comeback they have, if it's gonna like have this new narrative, I suppose, which feels like just as dark. I mean, it's kind of, yeah, anything supernatural, I feel like there's always going to be like a darkness to it because, you know, they have to hide their true selves, they have to save the world all the time. But I like this. This was cool. That's definitely something to think about. But yeah, if you have any ideas, like connecting the lore, like I think maybe the thing that's like throwing me off a bit is where the blood altar fits in, like that side of the lore. And then if you know anything extra about this new Witch of Yursa lore, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I would be pleased to know because yeah, I like this stuff. I dig this stuff. It's cool. Anyways, that was it for this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you'd like to, you should subscribe. I always struggle with that word. You should subscribe to my channel to stick along with my journey of getting to know Anteam. I mean, well, I guess I already know them quite well, but reacting to more Anteam. Until next time, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care.